What is up, guys? Here with the 30th shelf of my action movie collection. Starting off with Swordfish. This was a very solid action movie with a lot of big stars in it. Didn't do well at the box office, I guess, from what I read. I don't know if it's true. It was supposed to be part of a trilogy, if it did well. But obviously it didn't. Boy, it kind of would have been interesting to see where a trilogy would have gone with this, especially with this many stars in the movie. But I mean, especially for its time, it was real cutting edge with the cyber hacking and the violence and all that type of stuff. So I mean, definitely worth checking out if you haven't seen it before. Then we have Soldier with Kurt Russell. Great throwback, old school action, sci-fi-ish type of movie. Absolutely love this movie. Worth checking out for sure if you're a fan of old school action. Kurt Russell does a phenomenal job. And I'm not really a big Kurt Russell fan as far as him carrying his own movies, but he does an exceptional job in this movie. Then we have Lethal Weapon 2. This is probably my least favorite of all the Lethal Weapons. I don't know, it's just something about the South African consulate, the guy who plays the guy. It was just super, super irritating. So, you know, I was just kind of waiting for this one to be over. Then we have In the Name of the King with Jason Statham. Not a very good movie. Not as bad as the sequels to this movie. But it just seemed, cheaply done. A lot of stars in it, and it seems like that's where all the money went to because it wasn't in the production budget for this movie, which is just kind of sad. But it is what it is. Then we have Twister. Only one of the best disaster movies ever made right here. This is definitely a classic for sure. I saw the trailer for Twisters that comes out this year, and I'm very interested in seeing that. I hope that maybe there's some cameos with Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt in it. But that's just me hoping for that. It seems like they've got some of the same concepts as this one. So here's to hoping. Then we have Conspiracy Theory with Mel Gibson and Julia Roberts. This is a phenomenal kind of, don't know what's going on to the very end type of movie. Richard Donner does a great job directing like he always does. And, definitely a solid watch for someone who hasn't seen it before. Then we have Lethal Weapon 3. Out of all three of them, this is my favorite one right here. Going against the old cop and all that stuff. The action was just over the top in this movie. Absolutely loved it. Rene Russo joining the cast made it even that much better. Joe Pesci at his best. Classic movie. And then lastly, we have Ransom with Mel Gibson. This is an okay movie. I know Mel Gibson made a lot of money off of this movie. I didn't think it was his best work, but it was still a fun watch. Definitely nowhere near being his worst work. And it's a Ron Howard movie, so you can't go wrong with Ron Howard. But I mean, yeah, it's okay. But that'll do it for this shelf. If you like content like this, please like and subscribe. Your support is much appreciated. I'm also over on Letterboxd. The link to that is over in the profile description of this channel. Otherwise, until next time, guys.